What's poppin', everybody? It's Christian Oates, aka Honeybunch, and I'm very excited to bring you the first episode of the new and improved Munch with Honeybunch. I plan on coming on before every episode, create sort of a pre-roll thing, talk about the guest, the interview, everything that happened. The light went away, but I'm sort of glowing a little bit if you're watching on the video version. But yeah, today's guest is Chandler Jackson, Warren Central Jr. for the basketball team. He is a very talented guy, and I've known him since middle school. We played tennis together. I talk about that in the interview. And I really just only have good things to say about him. He's very talented at basketball and even at tennis. And I remember I was at one of the away games this past year. He crushed a dunk. It was great. Nobody was expecting it, and we were all hyped for so long. I was thinking about that for a while. But yeah, I really appreciate Chandler doing this interview for me, coming on, helping me out. This is the first one that I'm actually posting, but this is the second one that I'm actually recording, second interview. I have the other one set to come out. I'm not really sure. I want to do a Warren student first, to get the Warren people out and get the audience, You know what I mean? But without further ado, let's get to the interview with Chandler Jackson. Today, I'm joined by someone that I've known for a little while. He is a Warren Central junior now, and he is a basketball star at this point. Chandler Jackson. Chandler, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
No, I'm chilling. How have you been holding up through basically everything that's been going on for the past many months?
Really just kind of relaxing, but then again, hitting the weights and stuff. I've been sleeping in a lot though, which I really like.
Yeah, and I can tell you've been playing a few video games too. I've seen some stuff about that with the
Yes.
relaxing. The thing we have of choice, the food/drink, is a bottle of water. Go ahead and just get our first sip, and then when you get a chance, we can just drink it with a chance. I like that right there. Oh, hello, YouTube viewer. Do you not care to watch us eat and talk? Maybe you're on the go and you can't watch the YouTube video. Well, have no fear, because Munch with Honeybunch is available on a variety of platforms. Now, are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and technically 12, because you're on YouTube right now. So just 12. But like I mentioned, there is a big variety of all of them. You can pick your poison, see what you want to listen to it on. I don't have a preference for what you do, I'm just glad that you are taking the time to listen. So without further ado, back to the conversation.
Dang, I had to dump my water out because I was on a long car ride. It got real hot.
All right, you're good. Throughout the Warren Central team, Coach Weininger is not the coach anymore. You guys have Coach Davis, and what is he like from what you've been able to see?
I can tell he's he's a coach that likes to get after everything. He doesn't really like playing around. He likes everybody to especially hustle. Giving 100% on everything. He doesn't like taking a half or anything. And I can tell he'd rather have everybody take their time with everything and going slow than speeding up through all the drills and stuff and messing up a bunch of times and not paying attention.
So you could say he probably is more focused on like quality of things rather than getting in as much as you could in practice and stuff.
Yeah.
And how have you adjusted to having dealing with the styles and everything of one coach, and then moving to and adjusting to how another coach does things?
To be honest, I just told myself just kind of wipe my brain of all the stuff we did last year and just kind of act like I'm like pretty much upcoming freshman or something like that, just to kind of forget everything and just try to learn all his new ways and stuff.
Do you think that's sort of the best way to do it, or everybody has their own way?
I'd probably say everybody has their own way. I'm sure that people still, I'm sure people compare oh, we did this last year, but now we do this. So, I'm sure they just, they just go with the flow pretty much.
Mm-hmm. And so I know that you are on probably many different teams, these overall travel groups outside of playing Warren team. You're actually in Fort Wayne for a tournament right now. What does playing on these different teams mean to you and your skills as an overall basketball player?
Um, to me, I think playing on different teams. It's really just about what am I getting exposed a lot. So college coaches can see me play, and the best opportunities I have for college coaches to see me pretty much, and just traveling and stuff. I think it's pretty fun.
Because from what I've seen, it all seems pretty fun and everything. Get to meet new people and just overall have fun playing basketball in multiple great locations. Coming back to the Warren basketball season, what is it like preparing for a season that possibly could not even happen? Because I know for marching band, we're definitely prepared to just stop everything, and I know a lot of sports are doing that. So, how is it mentally for you?
I think it's gonna be rough. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really thinking, about me if our season did stop. I'm thinking about the seniors, like Malik, for example. Like, if then last year was his last year, then I think that really sucked for them. So, I mean, I hope that we would still have a season or something. Oh, yeah, it was. But I hope we still. I hope we still have at least something, especially for the seniors. I think it'd be fun to at least have a couple games, and then if we have to call it, then we can call it.
Close your eyes. Imagine this. You, me, food, questions. Now open your eyes. Bam! If you think that you or someone you know would be a great fit for a guest on Munch with Honeybunch, then be sure to fill out the form in the link in the podcast or YouTube description. And you never know, you might be chosen. But now, back to the conversation. Yeah. And then for the NBA starting, first, I really didn't think it was going to happen, but I believe we're basically a week or two out now, and when I remember seeing Kyrie and many others were opposed to it, LeBron and mainly like the top people, the Players Association, were like all for it. So, and in many cases, keep increasing throughout the NBA and throughout the world, and especially down in Orlando. Do you think that it'll maybe be stopped early, stopped before it even starts? What do you think about that?
Oh, you talking about the season?
Yeah, for NBA.
Oh, I think if they keep treating it how they are now, and they're like, I wouldn't really say quarantining the players, but like, keeping them separated, especially with the Orlando bubble and everything. I think it has a chance that they could start up and play, but I feel like people would start getting carried away, and then they would just kind of like go back to like doing whatever and not really caring, thinking everything's over, and then everything's just gonna shoot back up. But I think if the association's careful enough, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, because from what I've seen, it seems like they're managing stuff pretty well, a lot better than I thought. And Adam Silver's really careful with the health and overall method for getting things done. And going back to when I actually mainly first met you, you had played tennis over at Creston. And did you do that mainly just to keep you active around the year for basketball, or was it just something that you liked?
I mean, I saw Cortland. I saw he was really good at it at the time. He just got better over the years, and I think I wanted to do anything at the time, so I was like, I get out there and give it a go, see how I go. Because I was like, I mean, I'm good at ping pong, so I mean, it's just life size.
Since we're both a few years out of actually playing, who do you think will win between me or you?
Ooh.
We never got to play against each other.
Oh yeah, we never really did. I don't know. I think I might have you beat.
I don't know. Maybe I have to get that done sometime, but
maybe might have to.
I'm glad you mentioned your brother because you guys have played together on many different teams and obviously grew up together, very close. What kind of bond do you guys have?
I'd probably say not really like a love-hate, but like mainly we're just chill. Like we're not like always arguing with each other, everything. But like I know I get on his nerves. I definitely can tell that because like I'm the lazy one around the house. He likes everything picked up and tidy, and I just sit there and just watch him do everything. But I mean, at the end of the day, we're still brothers. I know we'll do anything for each other. So it's really cool.
So you could really just say like it's just a brother relationship. That's it.
Yeah.
And then even though you guys aren't like direct twins, like born at the same time, you're a few years apart. How often do people confuse you guys between each other?
Oh man, all the time. It's even in school. Like I'll be walking the hallway and like some seniors, they're like, "What's up, Cortland?" I'm like, "I'm not Cortland." Like this girl, she she came into my mom's office because my mom works at Warren and she's the front desk lady. She came into the office and she was like, "I waved hi to Cortland. He didn't say hi back." And my mom was like, "Well, that probably wasn't Cortland. He has a brother." She was like, "No, he doesn't." Like she didn't think I existed. And so like a couple days later, she saw Cornell walk in the office. Then she saw me walk in the office. She was like, "Oh, that's my brother," because she was like real mad that I didn't wave back.
I mean, yeah, because I know you're actually taller than him too. Like, how many inches is that?
Probably like 2 or 3 inches.
2, 3, yeah. Because I was surprised to see that, but I mean, I guess they'll get it sometimes eventually.
Yeah, like I don't see it at all just because he has much like hair right here on
Yeah,
his chin. I'm like, I don't see it at all.
I think I might. I know because I actually know you guys. But what position are you playing this year for basketball?
I think I'll probably be playing a small forward or a power forward. So 3 or 4.
Yeah, because with your height, I know you could really vary for a lot of positions, especially for high school. But I'll be honest, I might have to come take that starting spot this year. I'll be
Yikes! You trying
I'll
to
go
come for
straight
me,
back.
man? Trying to come for me?
Straight guys, JV. I'm skipping it, taking the spot.
Ah, all right. I see how it
Um,
is.
one more question before we go and end this off. If anybody on your team for Warren had to be mic'd up, you know how they do in the actual professional games, who do you think will be in the most trouble, maybe with some word slips or anything, maybe acting angry every
Ooh.
What's poppin'? I just wanted to pop in and talk to you about the official social media accounts for Munch with Honeybunch. On both Instagram and Twitter, we'll be doing giveaways, interacting with listeners, posting shoutouts, anything else that sounds cool. So, go on over to @MunchHoneyBunch on both Instagram and Twitter. See you there.
And do you mean from this team or like from like the team that from last year? With like,
How about, you can go with whoever you want.
okay. I think if somebody was mic'd up and they'd have trouble with what they're saying, I'd probably say either EJ or Derek.
Mm.
I think it's between them.
You think it's just like maybe too many naughty word slips, or maybe just overall being
Uh,
angry, letting that out? Or what do you
yeah, probably just words and stuff like that.
Because I know physical basketball, it can really bring out things you're not even intending
Ah,
to,
yeah,
from what I've
that's
seen
true.
and heard. But I'm really glad you can go and join me today. I really wish you good luck on this season, and really that's
Thank
gonna
you.
do it for this episode of Munch with Honey Bunch. Have a day, everyone.